Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video we are going to create a simple calculator using C programming. Now let's go ahead and do that. Here what we are going to do is we are going to get two input from number from the user, and also the user is going to decide what math operation he is going to do, like addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. So based on the user selection it's going to do that operation. Now I'm going to introduce everything as integer type of variable. If you want it more accurate, you can declare this one as float type of variable, because if you do this integer type of variable, when you do the division you won't get the correct value, right? But this is for just an example. If you want the very accurate value, you have to type it as float. Now here integer a, b, c. A, b are going to be the input from the user. C is to do the operation, whatever, for example if we add a and b, that's going to be equal to c, so we are going to do something like that. And also to get the input from the user is going to select a choice, so the choice is going to be S, so I'm going to declare S as the choice. Okay, first we have to give the display to the user, because the user has to select something. So first we are going to write a printf statement for the display. In this display, the first one is going to be addition. So user has to type 1 in order to select addition, and backslash n 2 for the subtraction, and backslash n 3 for multiplication, and backslash n 4 for division. Okay, so this is the thing. The next thing is we are going to ask the user to select a choice. So this is going to be a prompt to the user. Printf select your choice, select your choice, and the user is going to see this prompt and he is going to select a choice. To get the input from the user, we have to give a scanf statement. Scanf statement %d, because it's integer type of variable, we put %d, and this has to be, we have to put an ampersand if it's not an array. Here it's a variable, so we have to put an ampersand in front of that, s. And then the next thing is we are going to create this calculator using if statement. I have done the same thing doing the switch statement. You can also go ahead and watch that video. The title is switch statement. It's do the same operation as this one. Here I'm going to create this one using if statement. In this if, we have to give a condition, like the number should be between 1 to 4, like 1 to 4, otherwise it should print invalid number. So if the number is 1 to 4, it should print this one. So if s is greater than or equal to 1, or not or, and, because both has to be satisfied, so we have to put and should be double ampersand. So that's and s less than or equal to 4. So these two conditions has to be satisfied in order to enter this if statement. Now if these two are satisfied, it has to give a prompt to the user. The user is going to see this prompt, enter two numbers. Now we have to get the input from the user. To get the input from the user, we have to give a scanf statement. Scanf, and the input, we are going to get an integer type of variable. So %d, %d, and the input should be stored in a and b. So since this is the two numbers, we have to put %d twice, and the input is going to be stored in a and b. Both of them are integer type of variable. So whenever you have to remember, whenever we don't have array, if it's an array we don't have to put ampersand, but if it's not an array we have to put ampersand a, comma, ampersand b. Okay, the next thing is switch statement. Here also we have to do the switch statement, because we are going to do this one by case. Like there are multiplication is one case, addition is one case, division is one case. So we have to do the switch statement too. But in the I mentioned about another video. In that one I did it without this if statement. Okay. So without this if statement, you can go ahead and watch that too. And here we have this. We are going to create the switch statement. Okay, let's go ahead and create that. Switch. Okay. Switch. In this one, we are going to replace the switch with S. S is the value, the choice, right? So the choice is going to be here. Based on the choice, it's going to select that one and print it out. Switch is like, it's similar to fan switch or light switch. You can think like that. For example, if you turn on the fan switch, you cannot expect the light to be on, right? So it works like this. The switch case work like that. Now let's go ahead and do the cases. Here what it do is it just select the case. Like if the user input 1, it just select the case 1 and stop it right there. And to stop it right there, we have to put a break after that. Here you will see that when I do that, C is equal to, first we are going to do the addition, A plus B. A plus B. And then we are going to printf, give a printf statement. In this one, the addition is going to be displayed. So \n addition, and that's gonna be %d, and this should display the value is stored in C. Okay. Now we have done with the first one, and also here we have to give a break. If we don't give a break, what's going to happen is it just check this one and go to the next case and print it out without even checking it what is it. Okay, so we always have to break this one when we do the case kind of situation. So for P, I'm going to paste this one 3 more times, because we are going to do the subtraction, multiplication, and also division. So let's paste this one like this. Now the second case, we are going to do the subtraction. So here we put minus right here, and this one should be subtraction. And the case 3, we are going to do the multiplication. So let's do the multiply here, and this one is multiplication. And the last one is we are going to do the division. That's one also C. A divided by B. Okay, like this, and this one is division. Okay, that's it for this one. Now we have to create an else statement. Like for example, if the user types some number other than this, for example, let's say 8 or something like that, because 8 is not a choice. We have only 4 choices. If the user enters some like bigger choices or smaller choices, it's going to go to the else statement. In this else statement, we are going to give a printf statement that's gonna say printf and this one is going to print invalid number, invalid choice. Okay, now that's it. And also there's one more thing you can do. There's a thing called go to start. You can type it as go to start, and it will, even if it's invalid choice, it's going to ask the user again until it's correct. Like for example, if the user enter 9, it's going to say invalid choice, and it will automatically go and ask enter the choice again. Okay, but I'm doing this one in online compiler, so this one doesn't work. It gives a syntax error when I do that. Okay, let's see, there's something more than that. Let's get rid of this one. Let's run this one and see what error we have. Case 1. Okay, the last one should be case 4. and I'm missing something. Return 0, expected. This one should be just one bracket, one curly bracket. Okay, now you can see this one. Now let's see what happens if we have go to start. Okay, let's try this one first. So let's enter a choice. For example, I'm going to do the multiplication. So let's put 3. Oh, 3. Enter two numbers. Let's say I want to multiply 7 and 8. 7, 8. It's doing the multiplication. Now let's run this one again. Let's enter some weird number, like let's say 93. Enter the choice. 93 is not a choice because we only have 4 choices. So this is gonna say invalid choice. But if you do this in computer, you can put a program like this. Go to start without online compiling, because I'm doing this in online compiling, it doesn't work. So when you run this one, here it's giving the syntax error, but if you run this one in the other compilers, you're going to see it's going to print invalid number, and it's going to repeat again and again and again. And that's the thing about this. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thanks for watching. And if you are trying to learn C or C++ programming, there are a bunch of videos in my playlist. And also if you are trying to access these codes, it's in my blogger. I put the link of my blogger in the description, so you can go ahead and use them. And thanks for watching. See you next time.